Welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry, and also I want to welcome the students of class 9, that is structure of the atom, and the main topic, that is Rutherford's experiment and its conclusion. Here we know Bohr's model of atom. Bohr's model of atom could not explain different questions raised by the scientists, and then scientist Rutherford came and he had done some experiment and tried to understand the arrangement of electron protons in an atom. He always tried how to arrange the electron proton in an atom. For that he has done one experiment, that is called Rutherford experiment. What is that experiment? What he has done? He selected a gold foil, very thin gold foil. He selected a very thin gold foil, and after that alpha particles are allowed to strike them. Then what is question is, what is alpha particle? You know helium. Now in helium, you know helium has 2 proton, 2 electron, 2 positive charge, 2 negative charge. Helium has 2 proton, 2 electron. That means in helium, if 2 electrons are removed, now see there is no minus sign after removing electron, then only positive charge is there, and that is one is called He plus 2, that is called alpha particle. Now see here, what is alpha particle? He plus 2, that is called alpha particle. So alpha particles are allowed to strike the gold foil. Alpha particles, they are bombarded to gold foil. Then what is alpha particle? That is He plus 2, or you can say the alpha sign. Now here, what is alpha particle? Helium, when 2 electrons are removed and only remain proton. So He plus 2. Now most of the alpha, see this this is the diagram for the Rutherford's model of atom, Rutherford's experiment. Now he observed, what he observed? Some particles, most of the particles go straight line without any deflection. That means so many particles, they are going in straight line. There is no deflection, goes in a straight line, and some are deflected by a small angle or by a larger angle. See, it is a small angle and it is a larger angle. So you can do this diagram like this: small angle, this is small angle, and larger angle. Then here see again, most of the alpha particles, they move in a straight line without any deflection, and few are that is deflected by a small angle and by large angle, and a few of the particles, they rebound on hitting the gold foil. See here, some few only few particles, they rebound the gold foil and come on the same original path, that means 180 degree. That means a very few alpha particles rebound and on hitting on the gold foil and come on the same back, same on the same original path, that means 180 degree. So this see here, some particles that coming in the same line, original path, return back, and some are deflected by a small angle, and some are by a large angle, and some that having no deflection, they are going in a straight line. Again see, Rutherford experiment, that his aim is that to understand the arrangement of electron proton in an atom. For that, so many scientists have done so many experiments, but Rutherford, the most important, Rutherford performed one experiment, that is called Rutherford's experiment. He selected gold foil, and that is very thin, and also he bombarded the alpha particles and on the gold foil. What is alpha particle? He plus 2. That means 2 electrons are removed from the helium. Most alpha particles, they pass in a straight line, and some are deflected by small angle and some are deflected by the large angle, and a very few particles they rebound on the gold foil and return back on the same original path. This is the diagram, that is Rutherford experiment, what he has done in this experiment. And next we will see what are the conclusion of Rutherford's experiment. I told the Rutherford's experiment. In Rutherford's experiment, the alpha particles are bombarded with the thin gold foil. Then what are the conclusion of the Rutherford's experiment? The first point I told, most of the alpha particle pass without any deflection. They are going in a straight line. See here, they are going in a straight line. They pass away in a straight line. It shows what it shows. It shows there is a lot of empty space in the atom. That means since some particles, most of the particles they pass in a straight line, that is why, which indicates that there is a lot of empty space in an atom. In atom there is a lot of empty space. Second point, some alpha particles were deflected. Some alpha particles were deflected by a small angle and some are deflected by a large angle. That means few are deflected by small angle and few are deflected by large angle. What is the conclusion? It shows all the positive charge of the atom occupied very small space. That means alpha particle itself is a positive charge. So positive charge and positive charge that will deflected by not totally, it is some small angle by some large angle. That is why it indicates that positive charge of the atom occupied in a very small space or little space. Third point, a few alpha particles were deflected by 180. 180, see here this one, when it hit on that gold foil, thin gold foil, and returned back on the same original path. That means it is deflected by 180 degree. That means it returned back on the same original path. Then what it indicates? It indicates all the positive charge and mass of the atom were concentrated in a very small volume within the atom. That means positive charge and mass both are present in a very small volume within the atom. That means here you see some few are coming on the same straight line, and that is on the 180 degree, and some are going in a straight line and some are deflected by small angle and large angle, which indicates these are the point. There is a lot empty space in an atom. That is why the alpha particle, most of the alpha particle passed without any deflection, and some alpha particle deflected by from their path by small and large angles. That is why it indicates that positive charge are occupied in a very little space, and few particles, since they are coming on the 180 degree, that is why it indicates that the mass and the positive charge, they are occupied, they are concentrated in a very small space within the atom. I hope Rutherford's experiment and its conclusion that is clear to you, and after that I will show you what is Rutherford's model of atom. I will explain Rutherford's model of atom, then Bohr's model of atom, and like this. And I hope you will subscribe my channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry, and hope you will also share and like my channel. Thanks.